In the book, I break down three main ways in which organizations adopt strategic brutal honesty for outcomes. And by the way, the organizations that do the best, they align these three. The first I talk about, Paul, is honest about the community. In other words, what's going on in society, what's going on in the industry, what are the trends happening? I tell a wonderful opening story about Blockbuster and how they had years. I mean, everybody knows Netflix came, put them out of business. What they don't realize is Blockbuster had years and meetings and time to think about this and adapt and grow and change. And they just wanted to put their heads in the sand about what was going on. Now, the second level is getting honest with and about the others around you. Now, that's an important distinction. Sometimes you just have to come out and say, sorry, I messed up. Here's what happened. Here's what we're going to do to fix it. Now, that's honest with people. Sometimes we need to be honest about people, right? About their own, this is back to do you have kids, right? You know this. Where are your kids at? If you have their best interest at heart, truly, which is not always the case in business, but should be, then you need to understand where they're at. Honest about their ego, their self-limiting beliefs, their ability to understand. This is why we don't always want to just get honest with people. Sometimes we need to be honest about them. And knowing the difference and having techniques to be about them to make sure that's not just an excuse to swindle people is really important. I do a lot of that in the book and in the workshops I give. And the final level, Paul, is getting honest with and about the self, with our own biases and self-limiting beliefs as leaders. Now, I often get asked, why not start there? And the reason is simple. If I have to get honest with myself as a first century Roman gladiator, that's very different contextually, right? That's a different time, different place, different culture, different values than we live in now. It's important to understand context and then go from there.